Hey everybody, welcome back to Ready Steady Play, where it's episode
5. Almost certainly the finale.
Almost certainly the finale of Edge of Darkness. Chris has like half a turn left to do, and then we've got round 8 and we're done.
I've got my whole turn left to do.
You can't. I count drafting as like.
It's only from your perspective.
Half.
It's half. Yeah. Well, look. My turn.
Just because we've been breezing through drafting because we have no influence.
yeah. I'm worried that this game's meant to be played with a bit more attention to the drafting and a bit more attention to the
they know us well by now.
Right, so I'm going to drop these ones, not the... Oh my god. I forgot how many of these I had while we got coffee.
The cubes have escalated in volume quite dramatically.
There's quite a chance this is going to do something.
That needs to go.
Oh my god, it goes there though. It hurts you as well.
Oh, that's...
And you did that to yourself.
But that's everyone, right?
Oh, but no. Yes.
Because it's black and red even.
So
actually it's nothing because he can't hurt us.
Yeah.
Because of the City Watch.
Regardless of who it is, doesn't make any difference. Yeah, it's just...
But this one also triggers and hits you. And he doesn't do anything. That's crazy, right? Because they both do 0 damage because of the City Watch.
It's because we've gotten very lucky, I think. We've only had a handful of stronger monsters. Only once did it ever go off, and I used a Watchtower guy, which is better, but you have to pull him back, right?
Yeah,
so that's the trade.
You have to leave the... Yeah, you have to pull him back, exactly.
So only once it ever gone off, and I was okay. Well, one of the time it went off, and we both got whacked. Yeah, so we're good. Just
-1 for each one you have there. Okay, so the thing is, now we've both successfully defended against these things, which means
get points,
we both get a reputation. But I'm going to move that maybe no one gets any.
I'm going to take one for the time I successfully defended and didn't take one then.
Oh, did that happen?
Yeah, I just told you about it. When I pulled him back. I pulled one of these back previously. That's the second one I've had there.
And you didn't get a point for that.
I 100% didn't get a point for that because I forgot there was a thing until you just said that now.
All right, well.
But I want people to have good about this game, so I'm giving us both another point.
All right. Well, actually, we get 2 because we just defended successfully against 2.
I'm not a fan of that. Oh yeah, I'm not a fan of that whole thing of
don't bother.
We both get a point, so no one gets a point.
You're just increasing the amount of math we have to do later.
My dad was a maths teacher, and everyone knows that means I'm good at maths. Apparently. All right, my turn.
Well, do I not restock this now, or do you want to do it later?
I'll do it later. Okay. I've been stung too many times. Because you've got 2 completely erroneous. The only 2 points that have been attributed. The only 2 points in this entire game have been attributed according to nothing other than luck by a system we didn't even know existed, and they both went to you. I'm not happy about it. So if you win, I expect you better win by more than 2 points. So I'm going
to deliberately win by 2 just to wind you up.
Imagine. Can you imagine who would do it, wouldn't he?
If I was that good at it.
I've got loads of cool stuff to do here. I happen to have just gotten a bunch of cards. Oh, actually, I need to grab a thing first of all. Well, I've triggered this anyway. Mm-hmm. So that's been done. But I need to stick something in this.
Yeah. I mean, technically you can do this after that first part. It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
Although it says in the rules there's basically no time you would ever want to wait.
Yeah. Well, apart from maybe just to get a clear idea of what I'm going to have. I'm actually going to do this now for that exact reason.
I see what you're doing is you're taking your actions in an order that compensates for human fallacy.
Precisely. I got 2 war councils, so I guess I might as well go to battle, right? Doesn't cost any influence because I have 2 separate war councils.
You might need to replenish the monsters then.
Well, that's exactly. Well, you see, you say that I've only got 2 attack. Yeah, I will have to replenish the monsters. Unless I take another attack. Please replenish the monsters. Let's see what options I got, please.
Dun dun dun! Show me the one that gives me points. Oh no, it's not out. Dun dun dun! It is a Dark Agent and the Witches of Deep Hollow.
So that's 4. I can't kill her. Them.
And the next one is it's an Archfiend,
which is 3 and 2 points. Versus that's the only one I can kill.
Oh, you're lucky then.
So I got quite lucky in that sense. And that'll be 2 points, I guess. But in order to kill it, there's no thing for value 2, is there? It's 4, 4, and 3.
4, 4, and 3, yeah.
So I guess that means I'm taking a blacksmith. There is one that goes in the middle, thankfully.
I think you're far less likely to sort of run out of these slot spots in a 2-player game.
Yeah, I don't know if it's intended to matter. I guess it probably is.
Probably.
That was already there.
One would hope.
So I've taken 6 money via the 2 treasury offers. I've taken used the patrician to gain a goodwill, which I live there, and a reputation. I've used 2 war council members to put my boys here, and then we're going to pull them off. Initially,
go hunting.
A hunt. And I'm going to go citizen and blacksmith to have 3 attack power.
Kills the archfiend.
Which gets me 2 points, I believe, is it?
Yeah.
So I'm going to take 4 points.
Put 2 back.
2 back.
Do you want to replenish the monsters?
Shut you. Maybe we'll see. Oh, yeah, I think.
Come on, give me points.
And then I'm going. The last thing I'm doing on my turn anyway is I'm using the advised chance to stick 2 guys at capital hole.
Right.
That's it. So yeah, replenish monsters.
So the one that gives Mike points. It's not. It's a dark agent and a corruption within.
Does it still give you points?
Huh?
Does it still give you points? How many do you have? I have 5 left.
And I have only got 4.
So you've maintained that 1 lead on me. Well, to begin with, it wasn't a lead. It was only that I literally order I did things and nothing more because we didn't know that thing existed. These get discarded.
I also must discard mine.
Back to round 8. And I get that. Do you have none of mine to discard, do you? I don't know yours.
No, I've got... Mine were all mine.
Mine were all mine too. Wow,
Huh.
We're so cool like that.
Keep things within the guild. Keep it tight.
You have to. Mercantile Guild don't play well with others. So I now draw from Guild Hall, so do you, which we have nothing, and then we draft. Well, first thing we do is put this in our hand.
I did it. Look at that.
So I have to draft.
Hey, look, I've got 2 of each. I'm keeping it very... Oh, no, I've got 1 more of yours.
Is money anything in the game? It goes towards your... Yeah, it goes towards a quarter.
Yeah.
It's a quarter of a point.
Is there a reward for most money? No.
No. Most guild cards, most trained dudes, most victory point tokens, and highest defense. You're winning in most of those disciplines. I'm not going to catch you on the dudes. I think I've got more victory point tokens than you. Yeah, I do.
Well, if I split this one up into 4, then I'll have more than you.
I think you're going to win almost everything, actually. I think I'm actually kind of only realising how to score this quite late in the game. Oh, well.
I shouldn't have reminded you.
Well, unless I've got like a crap ton of victory points, but I don't think I do. I've got quite a lot of these. I got far more of these.
Yeah, you've got a lot of goodwill. You've earned the people of the city like you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's not actually that's not a way to power.
I'm actually going to trace some of these out to make this a bit easier to visualise.
They're like, we really like him, but he's broke.
Yeah.
And he has no secret agents.
Not some.
You've got a lot more money than me, though, so you
don't
stand to make quite a lot of points in this last round, I think.
Well, that's it. I'm trying to decide do I want to just grab this
With my stuff on it.
with your stuff on it. Because what I could do, you know what I could do? I could... Yeah, I think I might take this. First citizen card, which is obviously crappy, but I want to be able to take this, which is your card, but I also want to be able to skip this, take this card, which it doesn't go there, it goes here. Yeah, that's me done. Sorry, that should be that, shouldn't it?
I mean, I don't see why you don't just flip
Well,
them when you put them out.
Not quite,
but...
yeah. And then you need to get some more choice.
Oh boy.
In case you want to skip miles ahead. I don't see how you can ever skip that far ahead.
I've got 2 influence.
Yeah, but exactly. But you'd have to have a lot to get to the end, wouldn't you?
I could get this one with 2 influence. If I took these 2...
You can get it with 1 then, yeah.
I could get it with 1. And then I could actually get that one with 1 too.
That's true.
Of course, I don't actually want that card you just put out.
Sorry.
Because it's... Fixed!
Fixed!
Alright.
Well, you're useless to me, aren't you, buddy?
None of these make me happy.
No, I've actually just realised that what I've taken is kind of rubbish, but it was the best thing I could afford to take.
Yeah.
So it is what it is, unfortunately.
Well, there is... What is this ability? You can discard 2 unused cards to resolve any effect on the street. And you can discard 1 to return an agent. I did that 1 time. These seem to be really like sort of last-ditch attempts, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, I'll take this one, because
Gives you
I also can't afford to, like, pass it.
Yeah.
enough times.
Well, that's exactly why I had to take the one I did, which was this crappy one.
Alright, putting someone out in the watchtowers is pointless. Unless it's not, we might actually activate a bunch of monsters.
True.
The last thing I want right now is to lose my defense. But I wouldn't even get to do it until after we'd put all the cubes in the tower anyway, so that's stupid.
Yeah.
So I'll take this one.
Yep. Look how full they all are.
I only have one person on the farm, so I only get 3 cards.
You pulled him back.
Yeah, I pulled one back, so I'll put this out here. Wait, I shouldn't have 3 of these. I have to take this one.
And then I guess for the purposes of completing the round as we're meant to, I'll do this. And then I guess I'm meant to take threat. Is that do we still do that? I guess I'll do it in case the end game scoring says something about threat. I don't think it does, but 1, 2, 3.
Just 3?
Just 3, yeah, weird, isn't it?
Weird, yeah.
Only one left in the bag for you.
Oh.
I don't think this matters at all. We're only doing this for the sake of being thorough. But
Yeah, it didn't say skip it on the last round.
yeah, so we'll do it. It's better to do it and then realise we wasted 30 seconds of our lives than...
There's nothing more precious than our lives.
That's true, actually.
John, Claire, if you're supposed to... But maybe there's some buildings that have an effect with this, you know?
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
And I was supposed to have 5, wasn't I? So there's 4 more.
5, yeah.
It's all Chris. Excellent.
Good chance you're getting whacked by that.
Thing in the middle, yeah.
Yeah. Just one cube going there and you're getting hit by it. And that will hurt you, actually.
Yeah, I'm not super happy.
Hey, that'll help me. That'll put me ahead in one thing.
Archfiend and Chimera. Chris's staunchest allies.
Dear. Right. Okay, my turn. Which will not be particularly special, but I'm going to take... Oh, fuck, again. So I might as well empower this one, because I'm also going to be able to steal it as mine, right? So I'm going to do that now, actually, that's alright. I'm going to first go to the capital hall, but before I'm taking my... It does say the first thing I'm going to do is take it, so let's do it properly, I guess. What will I want?
But I think that's... I mean, it's a funny way to say it, isn't it? It's like, it's mandatory that you slot an advancement into a card in your hand, but you don't have to do it as the first thing that you do in your turn. But in almost every scenario, it is the first thing you would want to do. That's what it says in the rulebook, which is like, it's kind of like, why not just make it mandatory then? Is it because there's like some building out there that means it might not be optional? Is there a building out there that lets you like draft another card from the street?
There's like 21 buildings, right? So there's like lots of options. Right, I'm not going to be able to initiate combat. Well, I would be able to, because I could potentially put 2 here.
I think there's like 30 buildings.
I could initiate combat, but the maximum fight I'll be able to have is 2, which won't kill anything. And this I have to activate 2 of these, one to put people down, one to pull them back. Because it's not the Deep Hollow ward. Deep Hollow does not have it's not the action of the place that does the combat that gives you fight. It's actually action of the card. The second time you play it, so to speak. So that means that's useless to me. War Council is useless to me. This is useless to me because I'm already going to get to do that. Money, I guess, is useful. Money might be useful actually because I'm going to have the opportunity to buy some points. Buying more points again is not useful. The watchtower is not useful. I don't think the watch. No, it's not. The forge is just money. That's not useful.
Oh my god, everything is useless!
Only money looks like it has any use to me whatsoever, unless there's a tiny chance that I can in defense. What's the worst way it could go for me? It doesn't matter what colour goes in the middle, so we'll put your red in the middle. That doesn't hurt me. And then if all the blues go over there, that would hit me, wouldn't it? Which is 4.
You're fine. You cannot now.
No, I'm just making sure there was no way it could hit me. So I will take a money in that case.
This is an outrage.
Money is. You might get lucky. Who knows?
Yeah.
So I'm going to do this.
Well, actually, I'll tell you what. There's no way.
I'm triggering patrician, and treasury officer, which gets me lots of stuff. It gets me.
Wait, there is a way.
Well, yeah, of course there is.
There's one way this could hurt you.
Really?
Yeah, all 3 purple ones go into the middle.
Oh, of course. I keep thinking 6 is the maximum, but of course it's not. So that's the 2 patricians, and then also the treasury officer gets me free money. I'm going to take that gamble.
It seems unlikely.
I'm
going to do
all 3 and nothing else. That actually has to happen.
Yeah, well, no, actually, if everything went to the middle,
But even then
it
I'm
would hit
okay.
us both.
But even then I'm okay.
No, because it would be purple and red.
Yeah, but I can tank that much damage.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So it's looking at him. Right, so I'm taking my money and I'm taking all my resources. I'm not going to bother with the War Council member. I'm going to pull these guys back to claim this card, and then I'm going to use the advisory office to put them there again and pull them back again for what it's worth to claim this card.
So don't forget to pay.
I've forgotten it costs money, but thankfully I have money.
I thought that's why you'd gotten all the money.
No, I got money to use the Grand Librarian, but this is much better. 5 and... okay, I'll just use 12 in that case and then take 2 change, right? 1 and 2 change. Which means I now don't have enough money, unfortunately, to buy any points. Which is sad. I'm only 1 money away from buying points. That's really unfortunate. I bet you stole the money from me while I was out of the room.
No. Look, the way I see it is if you wind up with more points than me, I'll just send my vastly superior trained agent army to beat you up.
There is nothing else I can do. I can't pay for 2 points. I can't... Well, I can put the War Council, but there's no reason. Is there any benefit to having them out of the board in the game? I assume not. And my lone fight doesn't do anything.
I assume not.
If you get points for having it out of the board in the game, then I will retrospectively have done that.
No, there's no point. I don't think there's any difference to having them here or out on the board.
Okay. Well,
there is that thing where at the end of the game, for every one of your cards in the street and down here, something happens.
Oh.
You get goodwill.
Oh, well, that's too late.
But I don't think there's anything we can do really to affect that.
Well, you're going to get one from me, and I'm going to get one from you. So there you go.
Right. Oh, shit, we were calculating all of that with this threat, but it's actually this threat that I'm putting in.
Oh, well.
Never mind.
Time to find out if I miscalculated.
This threat system.
That's not a mistake that we can undo, I'm afraid. That's just going to have to happen. Let's see what
happens. Here we go. Murder Chris.
Oh, thank God.
So we've got 2 beasts coming out. This one's on me, this one's on you.
That one's on me. Yeah, so that one does 3 damage. So I'll just...
No, this one's on both of us.
Yes. Ha!
Oh, no.
You take 3 twice.
Yeah.
You get whacked twice.
Yeah.
Whereas I get 3... No, not at all. And I get a point for that.
Prevent it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I actually, you know what? I genuinely think this might win me the game because I think I'm going to overtake you in 2 areas.
We'll see about that.
So, and then it'll be... I think we're going to split the majority.
So this card goes to your discard, and this goes to my discard.
So again, we're going to get 1 goodwill each from that.
And then I'll wait to replenish.
Wait, why does that go to discard? Oh, because it does everything. Sorry,
because it's got my thing.
It was on the opposite side, so I was expecting. So.
Right, and then I'm going to slot one of these bad boys.
What? Why?
Because I can pick up my person for money.
Oh, I see.
And then I get a trained agent back and money.
Oh. What?
I can
train people?
Activate this and I can pick this person up for 3 coins. Right.
You could just use that to get 3 coins.
Yeah, but this way I get my person back too.
Oh, is that important, is it?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I didn't understand why. As far as I was concerned, you were just overcomplicating getting 3 money.
No, there's no... No, I want them for something and there's no benefit
for him to be there.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
So can I have 3 coins?
That was clever. You can have 3 coins, I guess. Yeah. Give us 1 back there.
Nope.
What else are you doing?
Okay. Now... what I will do is I'll activate the treasure officer for another 3. And then I will recall these 2 to activate a thingy. So I'm going to slot this one in here. Whee!
So we'll tie for that now.
Yes! And I have to pay 5.
Yeah. Stop trying to cheat and not pay 5.
And then what I shall do is replenish these. Now that we're drawing again. This is
wow.
Terrifying.
That would have hurt.
That's a fallen... Look at that! What's that bottom one? It looks like it's in French.
Passamura.
Which monster is
I'm
that?
trying to find the best way. You can see my reflection behind the camera with it.
Did they leave that in another language, or is that just what that's called?
I can't find a way to make this look right proper on the camera. Anyway, Dark Agent, Fallen Wizard, and Passamura.
What a gang. Terrifying stuff. Whoa.
Archfiend, Passamura, and Chimera.
More terrifying stuff.
Scary. Doesn't make any bloody difference though.
No. It does not.
I'm going to trade both these in along with these two for another 4.
And I will now take my remaining 3 coins.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I'm going to trade all of them in for 20.
And I'm going to give them to you so I can take the actions on your... So that's... Yeah. I'm going to give these all to you so I can take the actions on your card. Here. No, I don't need change.
I didn't pay you.
To use a card?
Luckily I had it. I just realised.
That's it! If I had this money, I could have done something different!
I'm pretty sure I didn't pay you for those. I don't think I paid you, so there you go. We're even now. No claiming that you should have won. You probably will win.
Right. Let's. So then I just activate all of these things here, which basically allows me to trigger a hunt by putting.
You're putting 2 guys down, pull them straight back.
Yeah, and pull them straight
do you
back.
have 2 war councils? Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I have 2 war councils here,
And what kind of combat do you have?
4 combat as well.
Great.
So I will murder this card because it's the only one I can
How
murder.
many points does that get you?
3.
That's too many.
2 points.
You told me lies. Yeah, give me 2 back. I can see you have 2 there.
Yes.
Is that the last thing you can do?
Yep. That is the end of my turn. Hang on. Wait.
Whoa.
I have to replenish this monster.
Does that... Okay, sure. Oh, fuck off. That's actually any point.
When revealed, the player with the least unsleeved... But I think this is both of us.
We're now equal.
So we might as well both have a point then, Chris.
That's
In the vein of your... With the fewest unsleeved elite... And you've got 3 as well, right?
Yeah, because I did 2 on my last turn.
So
that prevented you from the majority, which is the most important thing. That's why I did it. Cool. The score pad was somewhere, but I don't know where it is now.
I think I went back in the box over here somewhere.
Here it is. The game, guys.
Well,
we're both winners because we had fun.
Exactly. We are both winners.
I like the way you're shaking hands before we know who won.
Yeah, well, that's because it's about playing the game.
Hate the player, not the game.
All right, so Chris, you were purple.
There's nothing else we do. There's nothing else we do with the. There's no other like.
Oh yeah, there is that last thing that I literally just mentioned.
Oh yeah.
Before scoring, each player gains goodwill for each slot filled on cards in their guild hall or on the street on their cards. Right. So does that mean we have to?
I assume that means these go to me and those go to you.
Right.
Why is that going then? Oh wait. Those get discarded to here from your hand.
Right. Correct. Thank you for remembering.
Same as these 2. We have 2 here each. 1 from a dead monster, 1 from each other's hands.
So then I've got a total of 8 slots.
Oh, you include the street, do you?
Yes.
Right.
Cards in your guild hall.
And the street.
Well, it says cards in their guild hall or on cards in their street.
I think that means a combination, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. But we know that the writers of this rulebook like to use or when they mean and.
It's true. Or vice versa. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
To my 8.
So what does that mean? You just get 11 goodwill and 8 goodwill?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Really? So I get 11 goodwill.
Yep.
Which means 2 4s and a third and not a third 4. No, I can't do that. So I'm gonna change and 3 1s. You get 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which
so
is
2 4s.
2 4s. There you go.
Cool.
All right. So now we go to scoring.
All right. Cool. So first off, the person with the most VP tokens gets 2 points, but I think we've actually got 14 each. I've got 15 actually. We should 15 each.
4, 5, 6. No, I've got 16.
Oh no! So you get 2 points and I get 0. And then most trained people.
That's you.
That's me.
Well, actually, is it? I've got 5, so I only trained 1, and you have 4, 5, 6, and 8.
Well, we can see here I've got 2 to your 5.
That's the other way of looking at it.
So most guild cards, that's a draw.
And then I've
that's you as well.
highest defense and strength tracks. I took 1 hit, you took 3.
Oh no!
So that's
you pulled ahead of me there.
I have.
So now we're gonna get points for.
Well, you're about to pull ahead of me.
2, 3,
points for trained
4,
agents.
5, 6.
We just did this.
7,
You made fun of me for not being able to do it.
How many did you have?
5.
Okay, cool. And then these were, I had 15 and you had 16.
Correct.
Um,
And
I just
then
thought I'd count
slots
this
filled in guild cards. Alright, this needs to...
This is actually going to be some work now.
just grab all the cards that...
Here's your guild card.
Thank you. Those are your 2 there. Those are mine.
I'm secretly hoping I've got a massive lead on you on these.
I don't think you do. I
don't
think we're
know.
roughly the same. You might have a small lead because I just grabbed the cheap one there at the end for no reason. But I've got a lot of 3s actually, man.
Yeah. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 3s.
How many cards in total do you have, first of all? We should have the same number of cards.
Yes.
Make sure I haven't missed any.
8.
Yeah, 8, correct. Okay, great. Yeah. So is it per slot now? Is it?
Yeah, so you're counting up total slots, including the top slot, so.
Ooh, that's good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
I have 6 times 3. Plus another 3. So I've basically got 21 points.
21?
Yeah. I feel that's good, right?
I think so. I mean, it's better than nothing.
Hey, 21. It's 21 times better than nothing, so you don't know the 21 times 0.
16, 17,
It's 21.
18, 20. I've got 20. Oh, no.
So you had a big lead in one area, but I had a little lead in 2 areas. This is close.
No, you definitely won this, because now you've got 2 points.
14 to my 16. Sorry, it was my 17. My 17. So I went, the first point you drop is free.
Yeah, and then coffers, I think you're definitely ahead of me on this, yeah.
So it's
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's
got 4.
That's 20 is 5 points. That's 6 points. That's 7 points. That's 8 points. That's 9 points.
9 total?
Yeah.
Oh, you've massively pulled ahead.
Well, you counted everything, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, did I total? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you get 5.
Sure.
All of those things can count as 1/5. So I got 20 is 5, 4 and 4 is 7, 4 is 8, and 4 here is 9 and a quarter.
And you can actually get a quarter, so we actually have to count those. Yeah, they did say you can win by that, so.
2. I thought you wrote on 2
quarters. Yeah.
This is how Mike thinks the
numbers. Instead of 1/2.
Why haven't
2 quarters? Well, I have 2 quarters. I don't have 1/2. Wait a minute.
Out of interest, I'm just curious. I'm not saying it doesn't matter. This was on my card at the end of the game, I think. I mean, it wasn't actually. But had this been on my card or your card in the game, would we have taken it from the street? I wonder.
No, I don't think so. Because you have to claim it for taking the card.
Yeah, you're probably right. It doesn't make any difference. I'm just curious.
I think it's
Sorry, I interrupted.
Well, I think you've pulled ahead here, but I've got 11, 26, 46, 50, 65, and 2 quarters?
11, 46... Did you say 11, what? 11, 26, 46, yeah, sorry. And then 65 and a quarter, yeah, that's right.
So
Let me put 2 quarters again.
You've got 26, 47, 50, 64, 73 and a quarter.
Hey.
So there you go. You have won, Chris, by 8 and a quarter points.
As soon as I broke the back of not being able... How can I win by 8 and a quarter points?
No, sorry.
Doesn't make sense if you're at a half and I'm at a quarter.
Yeah, wait a minute. This is completely throwing me. Yeah, you've actually won by 7 and a quarter, right?
3 quarters.
7 and 3 quarters.
So we take a half. We take 2 quarters to bring you to 66. Okay, and then 6 ahead, and then 7 ahead of you, plus another quarter. 7 and 3 quarters.
7 and 3 quarters. Good. That feels better than 8.
Harry Pottery. Once I broke my hump and finally won a game on the channel, they've been just coming at me left, right, and centre.
Well, good game, Chris.
Good game. Well played.
Well played indeed.
Sorry you were so tired for most of it. We could say that's why you lost, I guess.
I'm so
happy I didn't lose after you got those 2 totally free points that I was so mad about.
They weren't free. They weren't.
You worked for them, didn't you?
Yeah, I worked for them by getting ahead of you on this and capitalizing on your lack of familiarity with the game.
Yeah, but I pulled it back. Boom.
Awesome. Well, that's the end of Edge of Darkness. So I guess Chris controls, and that makes sense because you have the goodwill of the people. So in a way, it's like the good guys won, you know. And I'm kind of like, that makes me happy because if I'd won, I would have secretly felt bad because I'm the villain.
Legit. Cool.
So we will be back tomorrow to discuss what we thought of the game and do our final thoughts. Except it'll probably... I feel like this is another one where we're just kind of like touching the surface of this game. Particularly because you and I didn't get much chance to play it beforehand, so...
Um,
Actually, having said that, now that we've played it, I'm a bit like...
I feel I'm very familiar with it in a weird way.
Well, even though we've seen less than half the buildings available. Bye, everyone!
Bye. Thanks for joining.